Because what we're figuring out is if the difference between them is significant enough. So it's not whether that this one is significant or that one's significant, it's compared to each other. Are they significant enough? Okay, so we're gonna do the math on our by hand first. What's x bar 1?
4,777.
So 4,777 minus 4,866 over, and I'm going to write minus 0 here, but we all know that that's nothing, right? Over the square root of 1,045 squared over 250 plus 1,350 squared over 250. All right, let's put it in our calculator. The top definitely needs to be in parentheses. On the bottom, believe it or not, everybody look up. What's order of operations? PEMDAS, what comes first?
Exponents.
P
Parentheses.
is parentheses, then exponents. Down here, we've got exponents, and then division shows up, right?
Yep.
And then addition. So actually, this will all be taken care of itself without even any parentheses. You just need to get it all under the square root. But the top does have to be in parentheses.
Can you put parentheses on that?
You could, wouldn't hurt.
I think I messed up. I got a number in 1,000 place.
Look at his equation.
I was gonna check. Probably messed up with the density part.
Oh, yeah. You.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is, let's just do this quick. We're not going to write a sentence. Everybody understands that we need to write a sentence. Are we okay not doing it right now?
Yeah.
Where did negative 0.82 fall?
In the null.
Right about here, maybe. Negative 0.82 fell in the null. That means we're going to say accept the null. And reject the claim. This time they're opposites of each other, but that's only because this alternative is opposite of that. So here we go. Accept the null, reject the claim. Then you would write a sentence, which I'm not going to do right now. But what we are going to do is we're going to figure out how to do this on the calculator.
So stats, test, two sample z, no, two proportion.
Two sample z-test.
First time.
Wait, what is it again?
Two sample z-test.
Mm-hmm.
Stat, and then boner, test,
Yes.
Two sample.
z-test.
It's formatted weirdly.
It's the
There's
third one down.
both the deviations, and then the then the means, and then the number,
Right.
and then another other mean. It's weird. I don't
What's
figure
a
it goes.
T? What is 8.2?
Do we hit stats? Or data?
Okay, so data, if you hit enter on data, do you see how it's pulling from L2 and L1? And we don't have that. So stats is when we already have the info. So we're going to type in sigma 1. So now I'm looking at my Illinois and California thing here. I'm going to type 10,045 for sigma 1, 1350 for sigma 2. You guys getting it? Okay, what do you think we should pick here?
Not equal.
Not equal to, we're picking the alternative. All right. They're doing calculate,
Draw.
draw. I like draw better, because so we can see the picture. Now, there's my negative 0.82. That's what we used with rejection regions. If you did a p-value, it would have been 0.4, which is way higher than alpha, and it makes sense that it's hitting about where I drew it. Everybody understanding? Okay. Moving on. Your turn.
You guys can stand.
I think I did not write, again, the stats in here, so everybody needs to write them down with me. All right, this time we've got Texas and Virginia. Ooh, I don't know, Virginia, VA?
VA.
Weird.
Okay, so Texas, this is all about, that the average daily cost of meals and lodging for vacationing in Texas is less than the daily average to go to Virginia on vacation. So what these people are saying is that when they did a test, when you're in Texas, the average amount of money people spent per day in Texas was $234 for meals and lodging. And that their, N sub 1 is 25.
You forgot to put a one on the main.
Thank you, the known standard deviation is $19. Virginia, the X bar 2 is $240. And the X bar, not X bar, the N2 is $20. Is that okay?
Yes.
To have different sample sizes? Yes, as long as it's not a paired sample, it's fine. And then sigma 2 is 24. So another thing what that means is that when you're doing this test yourself, when you're doing 2 sample hypothesis testing project, if you end up surveying 15 freshmen and 16 juniors, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be equal. All right. Talk to your partner. Go.
Okay.
Now, what about CP numbers?
And he's going to.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah.
It's just less.
And then
Is less than
Yep.
that.
I give you permission to use your calculator for this if you so wish, but I do want to see your work. As in, like a bell curve, that kind of stuff.
Wait, okay, so. Yeah. Why would we do it? Yeah, that's a good. So what do we say, mu, what do you,
If you're right.
want it to be greater than?
Negative 2.2.
Okay, now it's a really big one, remember. So two,
Is less than the bottom one.
whatever,
Trying to figure out.
square root of
Gotta put the entire rest. I was trying to figure out if he used the
ten
exact
squared divided by 10 plus
So,
20 squared over,
Yeah.
oh,
Wait,
24.
24 squared. It would be. What's this?
That's really right.
You agree?
less than, so
And then top.
Texas, so it'd be
Yeah, right.